Oh, fresh air.
And as you kind of peek your head out, you notice you're actually you're a little bit outside of town, like in a bunch of brush and rocks and very well disguised secret pathway into Birder Hyde's little madhouse.
Cool.
And you can tell the chamber is locked from the outside, or the door.
Okay.
I want revenge.
Oh, don't worry. Whether or not he was intending to it, Pran just wrote himself an extra chapter of this adventure.
Oh,
It's a face in their ass.
side quest, huh? Okay, so you guys are out and free, and you can see the town is a short walk away if you'd like to head back there.
We go back to our hotel and sleep. I need some more hit points.
You may.
As the party starts walking back to town, Fengrim will just say, if you see him, wean him.
Wean him.
Wing, like in the wing to
Yeah.
drop.
Yeah. Oh,
don't,
wing.
Don't kill him.
I thought you said wean him. Like,
Yeah, I know.
I thought you said too.
like hit him in the wiener?
No.
I can do that.
And my boss
Don't worry.
pull it out.
Fengrim's got this.
Hit it with the
Laugh
ball.
track.
I don't know if that's a saying yet, Jason. You might have to say it a few more times.
I say it a lot, but I don't know if I say it to people or if I just say it while I'm at work.
Your boss asks you to do something at work. You're like, Fengrim's got this.
These reports, Fengrim's got this. I do now go by Jazzbo at work, so that's pretty fantastic.
Oh, okay. Well, I will now introduce you as Jazzbo, I guess.
Please don't.
All right, you guys head back into town and pass by the now closed doors that would lead into the madhouse that is Birder Hyde's collection. And across the way, a few buildings in, is the tavern where you guys had your rooms for a night. You can head back in if you'd like. Finish sleeping off the nighttime.
My vote.
Did that guy know where we were?
Yeah, you don't have any indication whether he did or not.
Okay.
He's like a pretty powerful dude in town.
He seems
Yeah.
he seems to have beat feet, but whatever that means, you don't know.
Motherfucker has a menagerie in, like, the dock building.
I think we need to also, after we wake up, pay a little dockmaster a visit.
Yeah.
The one that set up
Jerry?
the meeting.
I think he's clean, but yeah. No, he's getting visited
Poor Jerry.
by 3 ghosts.
Oh no, we need another hour for this. All right, so guys, up to you. If you'd like to head back to the tavern, if you think it's safe, or
I think it's 50-50.
Let's do it.
What about the boat?
Ooh.
Would the boat be a safer option, being that...
It would, but we need something from the tavern first.
Oh. Right, okay. I'm gonna go to the boat. You guys can do it.
Oh yeah, no, that's fine. We want to split the party,
Yeah.
wounded party. That's great.
Yeah, I think it's a brilliant idea.
I will go alone to the tavern if need be. Well, me and Crag if need be.
Yeah.
But
I know you're gonna drink your sorrows away.
oh no.
But
I got a different plan. It involves selling the loot and possibly borrowing some money. But
oh, okay, all right, fine. Then I'll go with you to the.
yeah.
I thought you were just
This
gonna
kind
go
of
get
involves the
completely shit faced, and I was gonna be like, well, okay, no, I'm not.
no, we're only allowed to do that once every 5 podcasts,
Okay.
if even.
if even that.
And it
Yeah.
can't always be in D&D.
Damn it!
You can't plan accordingly.
I was just gonna have Kanto get drunk all the time. Anyways, so you guys head into the tavern, and the door opens, and your guys, beaten and bloodied, kind of enter the room like a pissed off tornado, and everyone actually kind of goes silent as just this intimidating group of pissed off people and a half naked Arogat.
No, I'm wearing my armor.
I meant Craig.
Fengrim will look quickly around the bar to see if he spots the group from earlier.
The 2 groups of sailors.
Well, I only care about one of them, but yeah.
Yeah, you notice the rowdy group of younger looking fellows has kind of quieted down as you go, but the other group, it looks like, seasoned men,
Yeah.
kind of just, like, one of the men seems to be eyeing you, and the other ones just look like they're completely at ease in this situation.
Yeah. Fengrim will lean back to Ater and go, "Don't worry, I wrote the stat sheets for these guys."
It's true, he did.
What does that mean?
He did a really good job.
Yeah, they turned out good.
I think you need to go lay down, Fengrim. You're starting to speak now.
Fengrim will lean into Crag and say, "What do you think? Will they do?"
Craig looks him over and says, "It's no Arogat crew, but I think they'll do all right."
Turning back to Ater, unless you've got objection, Crag and I would like to hire this crew for the ship.
Yeah, sure.
Just out of character, I don't know how much this is going to cost. Probably significant. Plus a share of loot as, actual paid employees. They're not going to be cult.
Well, to those that say no, and just break their legs, so.
I don't know.
And then we'll see how useful they are as sailors.
I don't know if you want to mess with an entire crew of seasoned.
Yeah, just for the record,
Nonsense, poopy pants.
I did a really good job writing these characters.
They're pretty good.
As long as he's okay with it. I mean, if it's an insane amount, then obviously, whatever. But Fengrim and Crag will walk up to them, kind of eyeing for a leader or someone. I imagine one of them will kind of be like, either signals to sit down or be, acknowledged, because they know what's going on and we know what's going on, and
Of course.
we know that they know that we know.
All right, there we go.
Ater will step in front and be, "You, old woman, we would like to hire you."
I would like to make a. Oh fuck! I didn't get any new skills, did I? God, my leadership is bad.
Yeah. You do. If you want to roll, you can. What are you trying to do now?
I was thinking about maybe rolling leadership and being like, "We need a crew. You look, just something inspiring, like, we're gonna get treasure, we're gonna get loot, we're gonna get glory.
Okay.
You will be part of that."
You may roll that, and with Crag backing you up, you can add +1.
Nice. Bam. Oh shit! What does that actually add up to? 7.
What'd you beat it by?
My leadership by 2, so by 3 with Crag.
Okay, awesome.
Who I think has a higher leadership than Fengrim.
One of the men, he does. Of all the men of it, you wouldn't have picked him out to be the leader. He's a man of average height, brown hair, brown eyes. Along with all the other men, he has, the standard tattoos and rings and piercings and marks along his arms to donate to, you don't know what those marks are, but you can take a good guess.
Do they glow in the dark?
Possibly. He's he's not a attractive looking fellow, and strapped to his side is a mace. And he kind of looks up at you and he says, he sees an Arogat and he automatically knows, you guys are worthy sea folk. And he looks up and down and he says 1,500.
That's a lot.
For the sake of
1,400.
Straight up.
For the sake of speed here, I'm just gonna grab the 1,400 out of my gold purse and throw it on the table.
Yeah, I was gonna say I don't think we're gonna get much better than that because none of us are really like people.
I don't feel like sitting here
negotiating.
Yeah, no, I agree.
Sounds great.
1,400 now, and I'll chime in. Plus, you'll be taken care of if you're a good crew.
Yeah. The men's eyes kind of widen a little bit as 1,400 gold pieces
How many men are they?
And sitting around the table, you see 8.
Yeah,
but
I presume there's at least another 20.
Yeah, there's a lot more. Along with whatever cultists are on the ship already, which is a small amount, but enough.
Sailors plus Tom.
Yeah, plus rowers.
We need 3 Toms though. We need a old Tom, really old Tom, and a dead Tom.
The man.
Probably the dead Tom.
Probably the pikeman.
Oh, gosh. The man stands and sorry, I'm totally.
I'll offer my handout. Warrior's grip.
Yeah. He takes it and I'm trying to find his name. Sorry.
I was gonna say, what's your name, lad?
He grips your hand and he's like, "I am Lonan of the Salty Wolves. You have our allegiance for now."
The salty balls?
Salty Wolves. They're out on the ocean and they're salt.
Sure. We'll go with that for now.
You can just call them mercenaries if you.
No matter what awesome thing you said, that was. Fengrim will say, "Well, I don't see a reason for us to stay here. Get your men. Let's get to the ship."
All right. Do you have
fuck words.
Do you have a good picture of the ship, Jason?
No, but I have a badass name.
Yes, you do. All right. So, gathering up the wolves and his men, he kind of does a whistle, and two of the guys jump out, dart upstairs, and one of them darts out the door to gather the rest. Lonan leads his men along with the party and the demon child, which every one of the wolves kind of eyes warily, because there's still there's burn marks in his clothes and.
Oh yeah, that brings me to another point. All of you have to swear allegiance to Mephistopheles.
They're doing shit. Let's take care of that first.
Failed to mention that.
As they start to run around and do, Fengrim will start to say, "3 puck, fetch me."
Oh, right, because he's dead.
And you say, "Crag, it's time to go."
All right. Crag's like, "I hope you guys have something for me to wear on this ship."
How do you feel about this? Well,
the scale armor?
He has his pick of pothelm and what's it called?
Broadsword.
And we'll get him some axes.
Yeah. He takes the broadsword and the pot helmet. He's wearing a pot helmet and a loincloth.
I'll give him 3 mace for now because it's the same skill.
Yeah, he'll take the mace.
You can just give him the crusty scale mail. I mean, he's just got to clean it first.
That's definitely what I'm doing. I'm all about recycling.
You got to wash out
those polar bears aren't going to save themselves.
From 3 pucks.
What?
3 pucks guts are kind of all over.
Okay, moving on.
Yeah, talking about guts more. Let's do that. All right. Now that we've interrupted my big flowing speech about the ship,
there was more.
Yeah. You guys head towards the docks, and sitting out here and there is your standard ships. There's a galleon, a little ways off from the shore, with rowboats attached to the shallower shores, and attached to the end of the dock is a massive, proud rowing longboat. It is 2 decks deep with tons and tons of oar slots that along the bottom side. There's a big deck leading up onto this ramp into a divoted deck. In the back, that looks like there's a cabin area for the more important members.
Dibs.
Yes. Do you have one here?
It's not great.
Yeah, that's pretty close. Except for imagine it taller.
That's what it's going to look like generally.
Yeah, that's pretty close. A big sail that's not unfurled at the moment. And the front prow, I believe, Jason, you decided on a polar bear?
I'd be fine with a dragon, but yeah, polar bear.
Yeah,
the polar bear is the symbol of the Morhelm clan.
Yeah, penis with wings.
That's a different clan.
Yeah,
circumcised.
That's
the clan that betrayed me.
Yeah, the penis clan betrayed.
Oh no!
They snuck up on. They got you from behind.
Oh, could we be the balls then? We should just have dangling brass balls from the front of it.
Gosh, you're one of those people.
I think those are behind the ship.
Yeah.
Oh,
actually, I think Fengrim is carrying the brass balls.
That's true. So your ship in all its majesties as cultists kind of run to and fro as they see you coming. Groups of them calling out and saying, "He approaches! Ater Dominus is here!" And,
I've been.
Hey guys.
And yeah, so you come to
Where's
your ship.
Tom?
You see Tom busy working along with the others, and
Look, he thinks he's people.
I actually think he is human.
No.
So there is your ship, and your place to rest for the night if you'd like, or if you'd like to cast off now and get the hell away from this place.
And I imagine that as we get close to it, it's kind of like suddenly like we see it, and it's like bathed in glory, and it's badass and awesome dark wood, and like that just looks amazing. And Fengrim will turn to the rest of the party just slightly, like not like a full turn, but like he'll kind of just like look back slightly, make sure they're paying attention, and go, "Gentlemen, welcome to the Moor Drakar." Dun 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 dun.
No Jurassic Park.
But the picture that the people are seeing from the dock that this isn't their boat, they look at it and it's just like falling apart. Sails are ripped.
It's actually a beautiful ship.
Okay.
It's untested, untried, but it was built under the specifications of an Arogat who has spent decades and decades and decades of his life on the sea and building ships, and
I'm quite old.
Working with his father, who was an absolute ship master. Like, this guy knew sailing in and out.
So would you say he was a seaman?
No, I would not say that.
Sorry. Sorry. If you can't notice by now, Ater's kind of a douche.
Well, that's it.
I would say that my father was more badass than that. I would say that my father ate semen for breakfast. Wait, that doesn't sound right.
All right. So Lonan kind of gives an appraising look and says, "Nice." And then he waves the wolves forward, and they go up on the ship and actually start doing real things instead of just like the cultists pretending to know what they're doing.
Fengrim will say, "Lonan, you have the ship."
"Oh, okay, we'll take it." And he drives off.
Clearly not what that means.
I'm sorry, I had to.
No.
Everyone else gets the sidetrack. I wanted to do it for once.
You ever wonder what it would be like if Data was just like, "Yes, Captain, Enterprise gone."
Yes, that'd be awesome.
So Ater's gonna walk on board, turn to Fengrim, and be like, "Yeah, just freaking get us there in one piece, please." And then Ater's gonna go off to the cabin and go sleep.
Fengrim has a question.
Yes.
Are we looking to set sail now, or are we on the boat as a safe haven until like tomorrow when we're a little rested up, a little bit more ready to just go apeshit crazy in vengeance? We can also just do that on the other end. That's fine.
Ater's gonna walk into the cabin and go to sleep, and you can wake him when you make a decision.
Worst leader ever.
Fengrim will leave that up to the quote-unquote gods to decide. So whatever Brand wants to prepare for, if he wants to do kind of side quest next, or if he wants to just continue main quest, that's good. Because I know as a GM, it's kind of shitty when like you have to prepare multiple things.
Yeah, but I'm also very, very, as you've known, open to just the party doing whatever the hell they want. I know, assuming you guys don't die, we'll get back on track eventually. So
Fengrim has no problem doing this as a side quest much later on. After all, grudges don't die.
It's true.
They
just remember it for the future.
You guys are also gaining lots of character points as you do this. You'll come back better. But that's meta.
Okay, all right. So Ater will turn around before he reaches the door, and in his one moment of compassion towards Fengrim, just gonna nod at him and tell him, "We'll take care of it. We'll take care of it soon."
Fengrim will, as the camera pans back out 30 minutes before the end of this actual podcast, and the music starts to play and the sea roars and the wind picks up and the sails furlough.
Isn't this my job?
He will call, "I am breathing."
I'm sorry.
I'm taking away the pain.
Continue.
Let him do what he wants.
I'm sorry.
Fengrim will call out, "Set sail for the barrier," or wherever we're going. Set sail for that second island on the right and straight on till morning.
That's not an actual direction, sir.
Arogat would have done it done.
Work for Kirk and on the structure.
I know.
I had it down somewhere, but because I didn't have my notes ready before the game because I was in a hurry, I don't remember what the actual what island we're going to, but that one.
You also, you guys didn't buy a map,
Oh, great.
but
We have Crag.
luckily you do
And a
have Crag,
demon child.
and also Fengrim was wise enough beforehand to have a somewhat useful map in the captain's chamber.
Yeah.
Which
Not
I am sleeping in,
Great.
and I will kill you if you come in there and wake me up.
Where do I sleep?
There's also Fengrim's a little sad that Ater didn't even ask if he could have the captain's quarters.
I don't know that I would be.
No?
I think I've probably spent enough time around him where I'm just like, fuck it. Plus, I'm on deck, and I'm having fun.
All right. That sounds awesome. The wolves, get their shit together, and you're amazed by the speed in which they manage to even whip the cultists into shape and get them on the rows. And Lonan's just barking orders left and right, and Crag steps in and even corrects him every once in a while, which you're happy enough to see that Lonan takes that in stride.
Excellent.
Like he's professional. He knows what he's doing. If you'd gotten the other group, it may have been an issue.
Yeah.
Reverse spoiler.
No, I mean, we paid. We got what we paid for
Yeah,
sure.
Good men. Good. Well, I don't know about good men, but good sailors. Great sailors. The ship is taking off, and you quickly find yourself leaving the port town of Scaples behind, possibly to return for vengeance in the future.
Okay, my character's gonna go sleep.
All right, sounds good. So is everyone just gonna leave the wolves to it and go rest?
Fengrim will probably spend a couple hours on deck
That's probably good.
until Crag is like, I've got this, and then...
Okay. So I believe
Because I trust Crag implicitly.
I would
And
like.
Peter is trusting you, so...
I mean, obviously.
Okay. With Crag and with the wolves, I need you to make a navigation check at +2.
Based on whose?
Yours.
Oh, based on mine.
Yes.
Shit. Mine is not as high as any of theirs. See, mine is a 9. Couldn't go with either of theirs at like a 15.
Yes, but that's the bonuses.
Oh, yeah. No, made it.
Awesome. Pouring over the map with Lonan and Crag, you find what may be the islands that you read about in the notes, and you think that's your best bet to start in that direction. You give the order, Crag belays it, Lonan belays it, and the ship turns with a mighty heave from the cultists below as they row, and you break through the waves on your way out of sight of Scaples and on towards the Crescent Islands.
Ugh.
And now you may sleep.
Sail until you smell bear. Then wait for that to double.
There's no... I wouldn't throw two-headed bears at you multiple times. I'd throw them
Two-headed
at you
shark.
6 times. Two-headed sharks, nice. That's actually not a bad idea.
Yeah, I think you already did.
Oh wait, no.
Perfect. You guys all head off to sleep?
Yeah.
Perfect.
Peter's been asleep for like the past hour.
Yeah, a couple hours. So has Ash, and so has Patrick, and then...
Fengrim will get a good position in the crew, like, I imagine just like a shit ton of hammocks near each other.
Yeah, basically. You don't want... You have space for your own little cabin if you'd like it.
Oh, do I?
Yeah. Or you can give
I
it to
guess.
Crag.
I guess then.
Okay.
Preferably one close to the crew. I want them to feel my presence.
Yeah. Gross.
Right.
You get into your one of your secondary kind of lieutenant holds, and it's just enough room for a slightly nicer hammock and then a big chest for you to store your shit in. The same thing goes for everyone else, and you all pass out. I would like everyone except for Fengrim to gain back 4 hit points and 4 fatigue points, and then Fengrim, you'll be 3 and 3.
Why less?
Because you slept less.
I know.
Actually, Ater, you can gain 1 more hit point due to having the nicest chambers.
Oh, thank you.
Where I hid scorpions.
Oh gosh! Baby wyverns for everybody.
Dun 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 dun. Dun. Oh, okay, sorry.
So Fengrim's at 10, I believe.
10 and 9, yeah.
And Patrick is at 8.
I got 9.
And Ash should be fully healed.
Yes.
I'm at 7.
And Lizardman is still dead.
Yep.
I'm sorry.
Where was Santos so we need him to resurrect him?
So morning greets you. Early morning greets you. As the waves kind of smash into the ship, and I'd actually like you all to make health checks. Besides Fengrim.
The health check.
12.
Oh, and Patrick will be at -1. So HT.
Oh,
So I missed mine by 1.
Okay.
me too.
Okay.
4, 9, 10, 11, and on the
Yay, seasickness.
Yep.
Oh.
You all
Oh.
spend a couple hours throwing up, and you lose a fatigue point each.
Oh.
Not used to the rolling waves as Fengrim and Crag and all the sailors. Well, the cultists are throwing up too. But
So after I've thrown up all over the captain's quarters, I'll go get Fengrim and be like, you can have it now.
Fengrim will offer everyone a hearty breakfast of eggs and sardines.
Don't forget the weevils.
all right. This actually, I would like you to make another. What is your skill set, Fengrim?
What?
Like you have navigation, and what other sea skills do you have?
Fengrim himself has leadership, navigation, seamanship, ship handling.
Okay, I would like you to make. I
pretty
want
low.
you to make a ship handling at +3, and I
Okay.
would like Ater Dominus to make a leadership.
Balls. 5?
Oh, beautiful.
The one die got stuck in my hand. I know I passed it, no matter what, but by how much? Oh, barely. Okay. The last die is always a 6 for some reason. 10.
With Ater kind of taking over one section and Crag another, and Fengrim all working together very cohesively, despite the fact that you've never worked. You've worked with Crag obviously, but not with Ater. Working very well together, you managed to get the ship, in good, just great working order. You guys are making wonderful time. The ship is just flying through the waves. Rations are split great. The men are in high spirits, and they just are. No one has any complaints. They feel like this is going very well, and are happy with the leadership so far.
I'm going to push Tom overboard.
Like to make a strength check. The ship comes upon in the distance. You notice what looks like a crescent shape of islands. There are 4 of them. Each one is very mountainous, with a large beach in front of them, creating this, this almost welcoming semicircle for your ship to enter.
Enter.
Let us land.
Land where?
I would suggest
The big one.
I would suggest the second one on the left, if that makes sense. So if you line them up, you have 1, 2, 3, and 4, right?
Yeah.
As we're looking at them, so 2.
Yeah, we figured out pretty well on the map
Island.
which one is which, right?
Do you guys remember what I told you?
Nope.
In the letter?
Yeah.
I did literally until like today.
Yeah, me too. Damn it.
Because otherwise we're going to be sailing around for days.
All right.
Signed M.
Yeah, that's the part I remember too. I believe it was. You may make an IQ check to remember, all of you.
I clearly just remembered everything else.
I remember now. I got it.
Ooh. 6.
I'll take it.
Actually, Patrick wouldn't know.
5. I rolled a 1, a 2, and a 2.
Ater remembers.
So I wasted that roll.
Yeah, sorry, bud. It is actually the third island from the left.
Yeah.
And the one thing you just realized with those perception checks is that every island looks exactly the same.
Ooh.
Like everything about them, how much snow is on the tips, and like how the sand is laid out, where the trees are, and just everything about them. Even like the rocks leading up onto the shore look exactly the same. So, I mean, if you didn't know which island it was, there'd be no defining features to kind of be like, oh, that could be it. So thankfully you had the word of the druid, and you didn't decide to take the patrol route the first time you came down, because you may be spending days just checking islands one by one, unless you got lucky. Okay.
Yay!
So you head towards the third island from the left, and start to get ready to dock. And as you sail into the center of this crescent ring, there is a motion in the water.
Oh.
Enough to actually rock the boat as a huge shadow goes under the ship. As the huge shadow sails under the ship, rocking it slightly, Fengrim and Crag both kind of freeze a little bit, as they've been on the waters long enough to know when a form of a Leviathan has made itself known.
Row like the devil is chasing us.
The water parts and the beast rises from the depths.
Oh.
Cue me whenever.
And that is the end. We're done.
Is that the
No.
We're done for the night.
Is that what you want me to...
What's that, Jason?
I was waiting for the cue. When do you want me to do the...
Oh yeah, go for it.
Come on, feel the noise.
Oh, damn it. You
Girls, rock your boys.
It was supposed to be Jurassic Park music,
Oh.
but
Well, shit.
but yeah, that is where we will stop for now. There it is. You found the guardian of these islands, and
That's going to be the trail out music, right?
yeah, absolutely. I should actually do that.
I don't know why you wouldn't.
I don't think I can for copyright reasons.
No, there's a set time to it, and I guarantee that was not enough. Also, satire laws.
Yes.
Trust me.
I think that was it, buddies. Each person, let's go through this. So you survived the wyvern attack without actually having to fight it. That is +1. You managed to save Crag Iron Splitter. That is +1. You have... I will give +1 to Jason for his tearful goodbye to 3POC.
Totally legit.
Yeah, I'll say that was good RP. I will give another +1 for successfully navigating and very well navigating your way to the Crescent Isles. So 3 for everyone, 4 for Fengrim.
Yes.